Welcome to the Wellness Wizards channel. A few weeks ago, I made a video on conscious breathing and breath control. If you haven't watched this video before, then click on the link on the right-hand corner of your screen. Today, I will be continuing my two-part series on breathing by talking about breath work. Do remember to subscribe and enable notifications, as it really helps me out and enables me to make bigger and better videos. A 2018 review of studies found that there are different breathing techniques that help with sleep, mental health, stress, and general wellness, such as in lung and respiratory endurance, pulse, blood pressure, lower heart rate, and hence cardiovascular health. A 2020 review of studies also found that yogic breathing had a positive impact on female survivors of abuse. Breathing practices have been around for centuries. However, science is only now providing evidence to the benefit of these. A study showed that breathwork indeed helped reduce symptoms associated with anxiety, insomnia, post-traumatic stress disorder, depression, attention deficit disorder, and digestive dysfunction. It helps to adjust hormonal balances, lower blood pressure, reduce stress, and burnout. It lowers cortisol and increases parasympathetic tone. What is breathwork? Breathwork uses a group of exercises that teach you to manipulate your breathing rate and depth to bring awareness to your breath. In the East, dating back to the ancient India, prana, the sacred life force, was being practiced by the yogis. Similarly, chi and ki was practiced by the Chinese and Japanese respectively. Regardless of where the breathing practice originated, the aim of breathwork is to move some type of energy throughout the body. These breathing techniques can last for 20 minutes or more, and feelings of tingling, clarity, alertness, emotional purging, and mind-body connections have been described by practitioners. The benefits of breathwork are it alkalizes your blood pH by the sustained rhythmic breathing. Faster breaths help us to get rid of carbon dioxide, which is acidic, and so shifts to a more alkaline state. It increases muscle tone by making calcium ions hide when the blood is more alkaline. The calcium ions then bind with large proteins, albumin, in the blood. This lowering of calcium in the blood causes tingling sensations, smooth muscle contractions, and increased muscle tone. It has an anti-inflammatory effect when neurons in the autoimmune system fire during hyperventilation, releasing epinephrine, which is adrenaline. A 2014 study found this causes the innate immune system to increase its anti-inflammatory activity and dampen down the pro-inflammatory activity. It improves blood pressure and circulation, as shown by a 2017 study in the International Journal of Pharma and Bioscience, as stress is a risk factor to hypertension. It elevates your mood and reduces stress by the high feeling you get from hyperventilation and respiratory alkalosis by a phenomenon called the Bohr effect, when within 1 minute of hyperventilation, the vessels to the brain constrict, reducing blood flow and thus oxygen delivery by 40%, giving rise to a feeling of well-being. A Yale study in 2020 also showed that breathwork helps with stress and depression and has a positive effect on mindfulness and social connectedness. Breathwork is generally safe for most people. However, people with cardiac arrhythmia, including those with a very slow heart rate, a history of heart block, or people taking antipsychotic medications should not do breathwork. Here are some breathing techniques that you can start with to calm your nervous system. Box breathing. Box breathing is an exercise which mental health practitioners commonly recommend and involves visualizing a square shape and focusing on that and then breathing in deeply for a count of 4. You then hold your breath for a count of 4 and exhale for a slow count of 4. After holding your breath again for 4 counts before taking another 4 count inhale. Diaphragmatic breathing. Taking a breath from your diaphragm between your chest and abdomen can help you achieve deeper and more expansive breathing. See my video on diaphragmatic breathing. The 4-7-8 breathing. This is rooted in pranayama. The 4-7-8 breathing is another way to calm and ground yourself by counting your inhales and exhales. Start by exhaling, then take a fresh breath in through your nose to a count of 4. Hold your breath at the top for 7 counts and then exhale any negative energy out for a full 8 count. Then repeat this breath cycle 3 more times for a total of 4 cycles. Alternate nostril breathing. This type of breath work, known as Nadi Shodhana in Sanskrit, also originates in pranayama. The act of strategically breathing in one nostril at a time has been shown to reduce baseline markers of anxiety, according to a 2017 study published in the Journal of Biomedical Research International. It is one of the less simple types of breath work, but can be done at home. First, take your right hand in front of your face and with your right thumb, close your right nostril. Inhale through your left nostril and then plug it shut with the right ring finger. Both nostrils should be plugged at the top of the breath. Now open your right nostril and exhale through the side. Repeat the practice, now inhaling through the right nostril and plugging the left with the right finger, pausing at the top and exhaling through the left nostril. This is one circuit. Keep doing this circuit a few more times. The other types of breathing and breath work are pursed lip breathing. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Breathe in through your nose and pucker your lips as in a whistle, as if you are blowing out through your mouth for a count of 4. You can see this technique in my short video. This technique has a range of benefits as it reduces how hard you have to work to breathe. It releases air trapped in the lungs. It promotes relaxation and reduces shortness of breath. The lion's breath. The lion's breath is an inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth with a ha sound, gazing at the tip of your nose or between your eyebrows. Equal breath or equal breathing. Equal breathing is an inhale and an exhale having the same length with a slight pause in between. Resonant breathing or coherent breathing. This is when you do 5 full breaths per minute, inhaling and exhaling for a count of 5. Sitali breath. This is a yogic breathing technique where you inhale through your pursed mouth or you stick your tongue out, curling the sides upwards and exhaling through your nose. Do this for 5 breaths. Hummingbee breath. This is a Brahmari technique. You first place your fingers in the air, breathe in and then out, making a loud humming sound, keeping your mouth closed and pressing on the cartilage in your ear. This technique is very helpful for coping with anger and irritability. Brahmari pranayama breathing exercises. These steps will help you perform the original Brahmari pranayama breathing exercise. Close your eyes and breathe deeply in and out. Cover your ears with your hands and then place your index fingers, one each above your eyebrow and the rest of your fingers over your eyes. Next, put gentle pressure to the sides of your nose and focus on your brow area. Keep your mouth closed and breathe out slowly through your nose, making the sound Om. Repeat the process 5 times. 3-part breathing. Take a long, deep inhale, Exhale, focusing on your body and how it feels. Do a few times before exhaling for twice as long. Buteyko breathing. To practice Buteyko breathing for sleep, sit in bed with your mouth gently closed, not pursed, and breathe through your nose at a natural pace for about 30 seconds. Breathe a bit more intentionally in and out through your nose once. Then gently pinch your nose and close with your thumb and forefinger, keeping your mouth closed as well, until you feel that you need to take a breath again. With your mouth still closed, take a deep breath in and out through your nose again. Many people don't realize that they are hyperventilating. This exercise helps you to reset to a normal breathing rhythm. The breathwork method. In the breathwork method, you focus on your diaphragm to breathe more naturally. Sit up straight, perhaps in bed if using this to fall asleep. Take a deep, methodical breath in and out, counting to 4 with each inhale through your mouth or nose and each exhale, which should be through your nose. Focus on your abdomen rising and falling and listen for your breath sounds to come from your stomach. This relaxing method is helpful for reducing habits of yawning and sighing. Kapalbhati breathing exercise. This involves a series of inhaling and exhaling as outlined by the Art of Living. Sit in a comfortable position with your spine straight. Place your hands on your knees, palm facing the sky. You may choose to sit cross-legged on the floor, on a chair with feet flat on the floor, or in a Virasana pose, sitting on your heels with your knees bent and your shins tucked underneath your thighs. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, contract your belly, forcing the breath out in short bursts. You may keep a hand on your stomach to feel your abdominal muscles contract. As you quickly release your abdomen, your breath should flow into your lungs automatically. Take 20 such breaths to complete one round of Kapalbhati Pranayama. After completing one round, relax with your eyes closed and observe the sensations in your body. Do 2 more rounds to complete your practice. Kapalbhati breathing has been reported as helping open the sinuses and improving concentration. It is considered an advanced breathing technique. It is advisable to master other techniques such as the Brahmari Pranayama before attempting the Kapalbhati technique. Deep breathing techniques can also be used for imagery or focus words and phrases and can be part of meditation. You can choose a focus word that makes you smile, feel relaxed, or that is simply neutral to think about. Examples include peace, let go, or relax, but it can be any word that suits you to focus on and repeat through your practice. As you build up your breath focus practice, you can start with a 10-minute session. Gradually increase the duration until your sessions are at least 20 minutes. To do this, sit or lie down in a comfortable place. Bring your awareness to your breaths without trying to change how you are breathing. Alternate between normal and deep breaths a few times. Notice any differences between normal breathing and deep breathing. Notice how your abdomen expands and with deep inhalations. Note how shallow breathing feels compared to deep breathing. Practice your deep breathing for a few minutes. Place one hand below your belly button, keeping your belly relaxed, and notice how it rises with each inhale and falls with each exhale. Let out a loud sigh with each exhale. Begin the practice of breath focus by combining this deep breathing with imagery and a focus word or a phrase that will support relaxation. You can imagine that the air you inhale brings waves of peace and calm throughout your body. Mentally say, inhaling peace and calm. Imagine the air you exhale washes away tension and anxiety. You can say to yourself, exhaling tension and anxiety. Remember, by consciously applying these techniques, you're building your lungs and your breath for a long life. Stay safe, stay well, and I will see you in my next video.